Championship, hosted here in the city of Abuja, Nigeria. The first match of the tournament is about to start between Nigeria, the host, and Cameroon national team. You are highly welcome to this Under-19 Africa Championship. This is the second time the Nigerian Volleyball Federation is hosting this championship. The protocol is about to take place. The referees are making sure things are followed according to the volleyball rules. Once again, you are all highly welcome to the 2022 Under-19 African Championship. Right now, the national anthem is about to take place. The first national anthem. Go, go. Hold on. Please let all rise for the national anthem of Cameroon. National anthem of the Cameroon. National anthem, please, of Cameroon. National anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Nine sets to 0 was the result the last time that Cameroon came to Nigeria and defeated Nigeria in Nigeria without dropping any set at all. They went all the way to claim all night set and made it a total flawless finish, and it actually set up a big game here today, having become the champions of the last time out when these two sides faced out. It was a great encounter, and Cameroon came all the way to become undated, unstained, and of course the undisputed champions of the under 19. Of course, it's going to be a great one tonight, but the CAVB is going to be having a triple marriage as well with the Nigerian Volleyball Federation alongside the International Federation of Volleyball. Here today is the opening game, a game that has 3 different complexions around it and also 3 different companies around it, and it's going to be a big one for the fans tonight. Many of the fans are expecting for Nigeria to go all the way and get that revenge for the green, white, green, but for the Nigeria Volleyball Federation, it's a quest to qualifying and making one of the 2 tickets that are out there for the global encounter when the World Championship comes before us. And again, it is the opening game of 2022 Girls Under 19 African Nations Volleyball Championship. It's a pleasure to bring you straight into the commentary box. They call me the man with the golden voice, the voice of Nigeria and grand commentator of the Federal Republic. It is Sean Pablo GCFR right in the commentary box, and I am welcoming you to another experience of volley excellence. A great game we have right in front of us today, colored with a lot of international dignitaries, all from Zone 3. Delegates are all here from the president, of course, the president of Zone 3, Confederation of African Volleyball, President Ali Yaro Benanoa, who has come all the way to make sure that here tonight we're going to be having an explosive game. And of course, I will look to talk about the General Secretary of the Confederation of African Volleyball. He also doubles as the president of the Nigerian Volleyball Federation. Well, he is an excellent engineer who continues to churn out massive works towards the global recognition and global growth of volleyball in Nigeria. Also touching down for grassroots, beach volleyball, and what have you. Let's also let you know that on that table we have Mr. Dauda Pare, who also is the referee delegate here, coming from Cameroon. He will be looking to see his side continuing the spray they actually created the last time out. It's going to be a great game, and of course you can actually see the first 6 players coming to the court for each of these teams. Well, the way they are colored, playing from left to right in the colors of white, oval, green. They also have the socks of red, black. They are Cameroonians. They are here to defend their championship and playing from right to left in all green and of course socks of white. This is the Nigerian team who are very promising. The last time out they played against this opposition, they were just being assembled for about a month. Here they have spent about a year together, and it's about the chemistry for this team for me. It's going to be a lot of tests to see how much this team will really prove that they have grown from the last time to this time. I'd like to welcome you again into the commentary box of the Nigerian Volleyball Federation. It's going to be a great game. However, wherever you are watching from, we promise you the very best of entertainment for the best of volley excellence. It's going to be a game that will see scores being settled. Should it be a case of repeat? Should it be a case of revenge? There is a World Cup ticket right in the middle of it. The teams are already gearing up right now to be able to get on the way. It's also good to be pointing out that we also have the continental outing. The boys are still doing it right there in Morocco, but here it is where the girls will be doing it for the next 4 or 5 days. A tournament that was built to have 7 to 8 teams, and as a result of the pandemic challenges we have been facing for the last 2-3 years, well, the whole world has been struck by it, and Africa is no exception. where we're supposed to have countries like Senegal be here, Gambia be here, Burundi, Liberia. All of these 4 countries couldn't make it as a result of difficulties in getting visas from their different countries. Well, the regulations, of course, have banned them from getting it. But here we have 3 teams that are looking for 2 global tickets to becoming champions going forward. Cameroon are here to defend their championship. Nigeria, our host team. Later on tomorrow, we'll be seeing Egypt go in action, and that will be the first hit. And Nigeria claimed the first point, and it's a big one to celebrate as well. But it's too early. But it is 1 point now to Nigeria, and the very first set of it. And that one made way for an ace as well. What a way to start a tournament of this magnitude. Nigeria taking the first point. A whole lot will come down here tonight. And another point goes in the way of Nigeria. They are getting it on a note perhaps they want to start to the goods. And yet to get any is a team that are the defending champions. But they are unperturbed, undisturbed, undisputed their feat has been so far. Oh, and this time, without raising a finger, Cameroon claimed their first point, and that is how they begin their campaign in this particular tournament. And the first service for them now will come for jersey number 2. Before we get straight inside of it, let's quickly give you how the first 6 started here in this game. Well, the rally is still in play. And Cameroon will make an equal of 2 points. It's now even, very early this game is. But the action absolutely hits a rocket high. Now let's get you how they started the game for Team Cameroon. Starting in position number 1. And they make 1 become 2, and now it is 3 coming from behind to take the lead. Cameroon now lead the pace, 3 points against 2. They know that they definitely are the team to beat. But here they know the test they face in the host nation, Nigeria, is going to come with a spike, or rather drop shot there, still very much in play, the rally. And point awarded to Cameroon by the first referee from Egypt. Well, double hits there will fall to Nigeria. Well, let me let you inside of the first 6 for Cameroon as they started. Jersey number 9 started in position number 1. And she is no other than Ngacha Chakomo Chadale Blanche. Well, in position number 2 is jersey number 10 for the team that continues to claim point upon point. Well, in position number 3, number 15 is there. In number 4 is number 13. Number 5 is number 4. And number 6 position is being manned by jersey number 3. It's the very first time out in this game, and a massive 4-point lead is now being made open by the defending champions here. Cameroon are already in a cruise of their own, winning the last 6 points without interruption, haven't dropped just 2 of the beginning. 6 points to Cameroon, 2 to Nigeria. Well, let's get you to Nigeria's first 6. How they started this game. Well, in position number 1 for the Nigerian side is jersey number 5, Ghana Mary. In number 2 position is jersey number 2, Laban Christiana. Number 8 is occupying position number 3, and she is... Oh, another hit big there. Big enough to get another point for Cameroon. And it's now 7 to the team that are looking to continue in their triumph continentally. We'll get back to the team leads, but let's get you straight into the game where 9 rallies, and now Nigeria will come back to claim one. One in the last 8 rallies here to make it 3 against 7. Nigeria here know it's going to be a lot of tasks to be able to defeat the African champions, but Cameroon also know the kind of test they face in the nation that hosts. The violation there, and the point being awarded to Nigeria. It's another one that makes it 4, and they continue to find their way closer and closer into the game. It's now 4 against 7. Nigeria, they know they have to really keep up the momentum, and this one smashes against the net. Well, again, let's get you back to the team list and be able to get you into every individual who started this game just as they did. Well, starting in position number 1 for Cameroon. And it's still a bump. There's a set there. Whether takes a dink. And finally Nigeria will claim that point to be able to bring it to 5. But they trail by 3, 8 against 5. Cameroon have an edge of 3 points. Letting you into the first 6, just as we said. Jersey number 5 for Cameroon, starting in position number 1. Nayong Cecile Lorey. In number 2 is jersey number 2, Elisa Shella Letitia. In number 3 is jersey number 8. And she is Mbala Nyang Donatella Yulen. In number 4 position is jersey number 11, and she is Bediang Mpong Rodriguez. In number 5 position is jersey number 4, Gwembon Aboyen Teresa Yolande. And in number 6 is jersey number 5, who is no other than Nabion Cecile Lorey. Well, they have substitutions. We have Otu Bebenga Francois Aurel. We have jersey number 1, who happens to be the libero of the Cameroonians, and she is Barang Akong Sorea. And on the bench as well, jersey number 7, Ngacha Chakute Chuadale Blanche is also part of this team. We also have jersey number 14, Simon Morgan, Daniela Patricia. Jersey number 3, Abomen Dongo, Rosemary France Nelly. Jersey number 6, Bidza Ekani Lucie Carol. Well, a couple of those players are just about 17, 18 years old. And it's a good block there for Nigeria to get another point. It's another point for Nigeria, and that one will make it up to it's 8 points to Nigeria and 10 to Cameroon. The service makes it straight to the middle. There's going to be a pop in there, and it drops perfectly for Cameroon. Well, let's take you straight to the Nigerian side and let you into the first 6 and as well as the bench for the Nigerian side. It's going to be a lot of fights so far for them, and they drop to 3 deficits of points. Well, for Nigeria, starting in position number 1 is jersey number 9, Michael Gift. In number 2 position is number 10, Onyegu Unoma Verity. Number 15 occupies position number 3, and she is Nekwe Blessing. Jersey number 13 is in position number 4, and she is Modif Ifelma. In position number 5 is jersey number 4, who is no other than Abdul Rahim Aishat. And in position number 6 is jersey number 3, Chuku Debra. Well, on the bench we have Usman Miriam. who just joined in as the first libero for the Nigerian side. The second libero on the bench, Laban Christiana. Jersey number 6, Yaro Naomi. Number 7, Joseph Charity. Jersey number 14, Chilota Marvelous. Jersey number 18, Owuni Joy. And number 20, Ali Sarah. Oh, that one smashes against our own net to give a cheap point to Nigeria, and that will now make it 10 against 13. The Nigerian side are still behind by 3 points, very much in the first set of this game. And it's an encounter that has been built for over 365 days. Cameroon in a game of 3 different matches went on the way flawless against Nigeria. It's a big spike and a huge enough to win a point. Beg your pardon, that's a massive stuff, a massive hit. It is jersey number 11 who makes that hit to get point number 11 for Nigeria. Another service, Welly popped to the middle, takes the libero to save that one. And it's being put in there for a good spike. And that one comes with a bazooka, but there Welly controlled. Another pop, a block shot. They still the rally there. Cameroon with a spike, and they win the point. And they continue to get closer now to 25. The addition of both score gives 25, but it would mean that each of those teams will have to get a reverse of the result. Cameroon will have to win straight 11 to make it a first set in this match. Nigeria will have to win a straight 14 points to make it the first set, and of course the first set in the last 2 years against the Cameroonians. It's now 12 to Nigeria, and they need much more to get themselves up. About 2 points required to get to parity. 12 against 14. To service, Wally put in play in the middle. It's going to be a spike there, but it's a perfect block to retrench it back. Chukwu Deborah coming in to make sure that Nigeria will celebrate the last point before heading for this timeout. Well, the officials there say there is no call for that. The game will have to continue. It's 13-14. Nigeria need to finish this up, and Cameroon are also there to make sure that they are not fan-logging. They lead here by 1 point. It is a quest towards getting the very first set in this game, and Nigeria know what feat it would mean for the fans and also for the country. Only one ticket is out there for the global outing, and Cameroon make it to the good for their leadership. It is jersey number 13, I beg pardon, 11, who takes that spike, and fortunately the block was out on the line. With service from number 2, and a double hit there, and a fault from the Egyptian referee, who happens to be the first referee here today. Badged by the FIVB. Oh, what a block about that. That is massive. And they are now running out of sight. 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 4, and they lead by 4, 17-13 Cameroon. A service now that could even make it better. It's a good one, drops in the deep. It's a good spike to follow, and Nigeria recover 1 point. Well, the officials here today are all internationally badged. The Soki Mohammed from Egypt is the first referee. The second referee from Benin Republic is Ranu Louis. The scorer of today's game is, of course, Emilia Esther. Assistant scorer, Godwin Blessing. While the reserve referee is Bapa Gold from Nigeria. Emilia Esther from Nigeria. Godwin Blessing from Nigeria. Man in line 1 is Williams M. Line 2, Peter B. Line 3, Latif Abdurrahman. And of course, line 4 is Abolu M. 15 to Nigeria, 17 to Cameroon, who makes it a violation. And now will be timeout as Nigeria finally will celebrate 1 point deficit. It is the closest they. But the 6-1 that actually followed those two were Cameroon all wrapped around it as they ran all the way up by 6 points to 2 before Nigeria had to pick up another point. But here we are, Cameroon leading the way with 17 points against 16. It is a race to 25 for the very first point, or perhaps it can even go beyond that. But Cameroon know that they are absolutely game fit and game ready. They are actually the team to defeat here. It's a good pop. And it's still in play, the rally. Rally puts all. Oh, it's a big spike down. And Cameroon, it's a big point, 18 against 16. They know that they have to keep it coming. Consistency always is the rule of the game. And here they are, only 7 points away from the first set. Tries to ding it up. It's a big spike, bananas. Rally still in play, and it's about brilliance and intelligence here. The ladies of Cameroon are trying to find a way to get past the block of Nigeria. And now Nigeria gets a chance to spike. Oh, but they are being undone by themselves. It is now closer for Cameroon, 19 against 16. 6 the difference for them to get a 25. Well, a whole lot is really going down right now in this game. One huge enough for Nigeria to celebrate, but they still trail here by 2. 17 against 19 points. It's going to be a service now for Nigeria to be able to get themselves closer. It's a good service, but just to the middle, and it's a big spike out there. And Cameroon makes it the first team to get to the 20-point mark. And they are just 5 away now. 4 by 5, they know. Libero, Usman. Million had to put our face in there, and it's a big block to give Nigeria the point. 18-20 Nigeria trying to get themselves into the game. The first set of every volleyball game has a demoralizing effect against their opponents, and of course a psychological boost for the winners. And Nigeria are really making sure that they get there first, but Cameroon very much in charge, and that was supposed to have gone out. And Nigeria has to pay for it. 21 now, and it's just a case of 4 more. Number 11 started this game from position number 4. It's rotated to number 1 position, and Nigeria again. Another misunderstanding amongst the team. And Coach Elisham girls are finding themselves behind by 4 points. Haven't come close by 1 in the last time out. It used to be 16-17 the last time out, but here they'll trail by 4. 18-22. And a drop of 1 there for Cameroon to get their first set. 25 is only away for 3. 22-18. Well, a whole lot still can happen inside of this set, inside of this game. A tournament that was built for 7-8 teams to partake. Only 3 are here for it. With a draw being made yesterday, in alphabetical order, Cameroon, Egypt, Nigeria. Make the reverse of the case, and you find how they pick their slot. Cameroon picking the slot of 3. Egypt the slot of 2. Nigeria the slot of 1. And eventually, with the draws being made, Nigeria will have to play the opening game against Cameroon. Later on tomorrow, we'll see Nigeria play against Egypt. Before match day 3, we'll see Cameroon and Egypt square. The reality of this will mean that there will be a final. Tickets. Well, it's a service made to waste, and Cameroon come close by only 2 services. 1 closer. They need an ace. Substitution. Number 4 won't take their service. It will be number 13 to come through. She comes in for the first responsibility. Going to position number 1, have a replaced jersey number 4, who will play that position. It's a good service as well. Nigeria for a spike. And that one goes out, and Cameroon are point away from their first set in here. 4 they lead by, 1 they need, and it's a good service as well. It just might wrap up here for the first set. And it's going to be a spike. Wally blocked. Nigeria returns back for a rally. Another spike will come for a drop shot, and now will be a revival for Nigeria. Maybe to elongate the set, or maybe to cause or force a revival. Nigeria claim a point, 21-24. And the chance for a service, Riley taken, Wally put in play. Haven't taken a touch from the net, and it's going to be a spike now, and it's being spiked out. Nigeria claim a point. An elongated set here, and Cameroon will come for timeout. They have to calm their nerves to claim the very crucial 1 point and get that set on the way. Very, very important this game to get that first set. A psychological boost will come to the team that wins it, and Cameroon wants to be in the position. Well, of course, we want to say congratulations to the Federation of International Volleyball, Confederation of African Volleyball, and Nigeria Volleyball Federation. A triple effect that comes to give us what we have right on our screen. An international competition live inside the indoor sport hall, package B, MKO Bello National Stadium, the Federal Capital Territory, FCT Abuja, here in Nigeria, and that is a very crucial point for Nigeria. It's only 1 now to get close to Cameroon, and Cameroon are only 1 now to get close to their first set. The die is cast. And it could be the last rally, or Nigeria could bring something more into this game. And Cameroon bought it. It could have actually gone out. Nigeria is still all in the air. The tension is absolutely on the high. There's going to be a spike, and Nigeria will make it 24 apiece. Oh! Absolute drama. This is unparalleled. Massive stuff coming from behind. A deficit of 4 points, and here they are, casting all 4. And it will mean that this set is going to be extended. Nigeria has taken the extension. Substitution now for Cameroon. Number 12 will make it for number 2. Well, the last substitution couldn't pay out. But here it will be about who wants it more now inside of this very first set. And Nigeria, they seem to be creating a lot of emotional stuff, and they get a point as well. And they set the fans in a very loud chair. Early days for the entertainment, the excitement The volley excellence isn't early. It's the first game. This is what we came here for. All-round entertainment for the round letter spot. But this one goes out and Cameroon will revive themselves into it. Intelligent play from the Cameroonian girls. Rightly spotting the perimeters and spotting the drop of the ball. But Nigeria was looking to cut it by a tip. Oh, Cameroon are ahead now. And it is now 26-25. Cameroon lead now, and this just might be the last hit of the first set if Cameroon can give us an ace. It's a good shot! This is what we want to see. This is what you are seeing. You just cannot get enough. 26 for Cameroon, 26 for Nigeria, and there will be a service for Nigeria here. Great tension, drops right, good service. There's going to be a spike, and Cameroon will take another foot forward. 27-26, and it just could be about now for Cameroon. This is just the first set. Massive, massive engagement between these girls. Nigeria will have to make it pop. It's going to be a spike. Another point won by Nigeria. 27-27. We are in for a game. It's a cracker. And Nigeria know that they cannot be found behind in this game. At Cameroon, the defending champions, they are earning their name. It's a good service. The libero of Cameroon will save that one. Of course, a drop shot. Nigeria will have to save this one. Cameroon will revive play for the rally to be in progress. It's a good set. And Cameroon will drop this point. Nigeria pick a crucial point to make it 28-27. It's a ding-dong affair between these girls. Oh, this is absolutely magnetizing. You cannot get your eyes off the gaze. It's a good service. One made long. Cameroon takes a good pop. And it's going to be another spike now. Nigeria will win it. And it's the first set in the kitty for Nigeria. 29-27. What a result for the first set. You call it repeat, you call it revenge, you call it whatever. This is the first set Nigeria has won in the last 10 sets playing Cameroon. When we come back, the second set will be upon us, and it promises to be much more explosive. Don't go away. Winning the first set for Nigeria now makes a lot of fans continue to pour right inside here at the Indoor Sport Hall Packet B, MK National Stadium. And it tells you about so much morale that's now been put in place to make sure these girls continue their trip. In the very first set, they will win against Cameroon in any competitive game. And the under 19 girls, of course, there's a lot of tussle in that one, a lot of battle, a lot of sweat and blood. And of course, it tells you about the result as well, 29-27. But this is the second set, and let's get underway. Two tickets at stake for World Championship. 3 teams in it for the Continental Championship. It is a very opening game. Nigeria, this time out, they were 3 down to Cameroon. Well, a whole lot is happening right here live on our YouTube. You want to be able to find out about all the entertainment we have lined up right there for you. You want to be able to join in on YouTube, Nigeria Volleyball Federation Television, Nigeria Volleyball Federation TV. That is where we are live on YouTube, and you can join in. We will be taking your comments online as well as we engage you in the game for the very best of sporting entertainment from the commentary box. Well, my name is Sean Pablo, GCFR. It's a pleasure every time, anytime. Smart play there, and Nigeria will claim the very first point here in the second set. Just as the first set, they made it 2 for 2 for the very first 2 points in the very first set here. And Oafu won that set 29-27. They are also taking the lead in this one. Rotational fault against Cameroon, and Nigeria will make it 2 out of 2. Just one major for Nigeria, says Sharon Achi. I beg, it's one major. There's a whole lot more to be done, she means by that. Cameroon takes a good drink, but returned with the left fist of the libero of Nigeria, Usman Miriam. Oh, Nigeria stuttling by the net. And that one will go to Cameroon for their first point in this set. They haven't found themselves in this way before. They haven't lost a game to Nigeria before. And so they know that they really have to get their momentum sky high rising. The last time out Nigeria played against Cameroon, 9 sets for 3 different matches. Cameroon claimed every single set in it. Oh! Cameroon makes it 2 for 2. It's a net violation for Chukwu Debra, who seemed not to be in the right emotions for that. But she has to shake it off and get back to the game. Two to Nigeria, 2 to Cameroon, who've got a chance on the service here. They will have to pop this one right. They are under for the first time, trailing by 1 set. It's only 1 set, says a lot of our fans on social media. Let's get you right there on YouTube and be able to take a lot of comments. Oyedipo Dikarulai says, keep the spirit high, girls. Well, Oyedipo, of course, is a member of the Nigerian team. They're under 21. Oh, it's a missed hit for Nigeria, and that point will naturally go to Cameroon. Sani Kiali says, good attacks, Verity. Cameroon smashing against their own net, and that one will mean that Nigeria take an easy point to bring the parity of 3. 3 points to Cameroon, 3 points to Nigeria inside the second set of the opening game of 2022 Girls Under 19 African Nations Championship. It's a big encounter for these girls. There's a lot of rivalry, a lot of history between these 2 teams, and Nigeria makes a good block for that point. Well, Nigeria now haven't set the pace. They lead by a point and as well as a set. 4 against 3 this set. It's a good service. Oh, it's a missed hit from that spike, and Cameroon further find themselves behind. It's now 2 points away from Nigeria. They are trailing. Oh, smart play from the Cameroonian. She knew exactly what to do, having spotted every of the green all colors. Well, of course, she saw the part that was very big enough in the middle and had to just put the ball right there, and that was enough for Cameroon to get 1 point and get closer. And it's a service made to benefit Nigeria. Cameroon serving against their own. It's a disservice for them, actually. 4 points to Cameroon now. Nigeria will take a lead of 2, 6 against 4. It's a good service. Great set. Oh, it's a big spike, and it caused a disarray, but Nigeria will find themselves back somehow. And Cameroon now to the rescue. They continue to put a rally through. There's going to be a spike there. Oh, but it's too long. Just too long. Way, way long, and Nigeria drop another point, and it's now just 1 point for Nigeria's leadership inside of this set. Cameroon with 5 points in it. Nigeria's got 6, and it's a good set now. It's a big spike. Oh! What about that point brings both teams to parity now. 6 for Nigeria, 6 for Cameroon. It's a good set. Oh, beg your pardon. Just 2 hits, and that will be faulted by the Egyptian referee. The Soki Mohammed. Cameroon now taking the lead inside of this set, and Nigeria trying to bring themselves back into it. It's 8 for Cameroon, and they are now in charge to be able to search out their first set in this game. And Coach Elishama not quite excited the manner at which Nigeria dropped that particular point, and here will come Cameroon. Oh, Nigeria claim a point. A resuscitation there from that. It's a good thing. When Nigeria still trail inside of this set by 1 point, 7 against 8. Service made for disservice. Cameroon return back to leading by 2 points here, out 20 to each of the teams, and flip the results. And that's exactly the result for the very first set here, 29-27 to Nigeria. But it is 7 to Nigeria here and 9 to Cameroon. Great atmosphere here in the most populous black nation of the world, Nigeria, as we continue to welcome the rest of the world into 2022 Girls Under 19 African Nation Championship. Nigeria playing host for the 2nd time consecutively. They need to win. At least they need to be in the finals in this championship to be able to claim 1 ticket and head out there for the World Championship. But there's still a whole lot of contention here. It's a good service for Nigeria. Cameroon makes it right. There's a set, there's a spike, and somehow Nigeria will return the play. Cameroon leading here by 10. It's a good block. Nigeria makes it 9 points. It's a double-decker block. It's It's now a question of who can really stay in it. Can Cameroon stay in this set and make it their very first set, or can Nigeria bring the kind of heroics we saw in the first set and upturn the result just as they did? But here they are, 10 apiece. Well, at a point it used to be 24-21 to Cameroon. Nigeria claiming consecutive 3 points to make it 24 apiece. Too long, too much. Drop a point there, Nigeria. Cameroon will now lead again. 11 against 10. Well, let's get back to the comment session and be able to fill your polls. Jerry Babakinze says, come on, Gift. Ogechukwu Nwankwo says, calm down, girls, no rushing. Sani Kiali says, Dago Colette says, I don't know who did that block, but more of that, please. Talking about the Nigerian girls, a double-decker block that earned a point. Sharon Achi says, Gifty, come on, baby. Don't allow the ball to rest in your hand. Well, I hope Gift will be able to find that information useful if she guesses first hand. Patricia Chinwe says, let's go Nigeria. Chimson Marizu says, perfect block. It is now timeout, and Cameroon will now take a lead of 3 points into this one, 13 against 10. Nigeria now finding themselves behind in this set. They cannot afford to drop the momentum. Keeping the pace is the rule of the game. Consistency can only earn them what they desire. But for Cameroon, they have to return the result and get themselves to it. Volley Vipers Volleyball Club says, calm down, ladies. Wolf Kenneth says, Gift, use your middle. Well, Volleyball Club of Volley Vipers believes that Nigeria are in charge and should calm their nerves. It is revived, and the libero will put it back in play for Nigeria. Cameroon with a chance to spike now. It comes, but it's too long, and Nigeria take a point. Chisom Marizu comes in here and she says on YouTube, Gift, use your middle attacker, please. Dio Mogaji says, Aisha, try to be consistent in your service. Umaru Mohammed Bamai says, go Nigeria. Sani Kiali believes that Gift can do more. You know how your team make like their ball to be set. Onojeku says, come on girls, I believe you can. Let's get you back to the game here. Well, a total of 25 points are being made by both teams. But of course, a difference of 2 will be required for the win of the set. 25-13 for Cameroon, 12 for Nigeria, and it's now 13 for Nigeria. Ogechukwu Nwankwo says, nice one, libero. You are too good. And Bolsid Barshep says, point for point, time for break. The Jinx team Nigeria. Nice one, girls. But Nigeria will throw away a point, disservicing themselves. 1 point to Cameroon now, and the lead with that point, 14 against 13. The celebration of volley excellence here. Oh, drops perfectly for Nigeria. What a spike that was as well from Chukwu Debra. Absolutely commanding. Made a huge statement for point number 14 for Nigeria, for jersey number 15, as both teams are looking for point number 15. Cameroon with a spike. Well, not too much with a venom. And this one is too long. It will be Cameroon to get the 15th point first, as Nigeria trail by a point. Service now for Cameroon. Riley taken. Deborah Chukwu right there for Nigeria, and somehow it came even easier than expected by the white-green team. But it's now 15 apiece. Nigeria with a chance of a service, with an ace giving them a chance to go up forward. It's a good service. Flat service, you like to say, but right, Nigeria still all with the ball in the rally. It's going to be a spike. It's a drop. Cameroon somehow. It's a big spike, and Nigeria throw away that point. It's getting closer to the mark of 20 points, and both teams are beginning to feel the tension of it. Cameroon with a lead. Nigeria with a deficit. But Cameroon with a service advantage here. Well, let's take you back to the commentary section on YouTube.
Substitution for Team Cameroon.
Sani Kiali says, girls, be more concentrated in court. It will help and calm down with your first pass. Please, it's important. And how important is that point is how Cameroon celebrated. 17-15 now, they lead by 2. Well, Ijoma Hyacinth wishes gift can work with her middle. Why Hajara Abdul-Rahman believes that the liberal save was good enough. Another violation. This time it was a 2-touch violation and gives away an easy point to Cameroon, and they now lead by 3 points. 18-15. Nigeria have dropped the last 3 rallies of this game in this set. Oh, another one for Cameroon. Geraldine Orioma believes that Nigeria can take this set. She says, we're taking this set, girls. Litani Idiong says, good save, Libero. Oh, what a bazooka. Continue to rally. And Cameroon now will help for a spike, and it's just returned with that bump, and Cameroon claimed the point with Deborah Chukwu violating the net, and it's now the 20-point mark for Cameroon, and they lead by massive 5. It will be so much to see the drama of the last set repeat itself, where Cameroon led by 3 points, only to see themselves regret dropping that set. But here they lead by 5, 20-15. Nigeria will come back and interrupt. Cameroon are out here for their first set. Haven't dropped the first, 27-29. They know they have to keep up the momentum. Only 5 more points and it will be the first set in the kitty for them. It's a good service for Nigeria. For the pleasure of the game. Fantastic spike there. Couldn't have been done any better. Should Cameroon win this set, there naturally will be an extended set in this match. It's a good service. Nigeria now for the spike, and it's not for that point, and that will mean 17 to Nigeria, 21 to Cameroon. The difference of 4, the reality of 4. 4 for Nigeria to catch up with Cameroon, 4 for Cameroon to catch up with their first set. The die is cast in this game. But it's a good service to Nigeria, and Cameroon will live for a big spike. It's big enough for them to continue to be in charge of the rally, and they get that point as well. 22 now, and only 3 more points. Cameroon will celebrate their first set here. Well, Patricia, let's get you back to the YouTube comment session where Patricia says, Team Nigeria, it is not over yet. All out girls. Sharon Achi says, we will still take the set. Let's go, girls. Great belief there from Sharon Achi. Linda Marion says, let's calm down, Team Nigeria. Volley Vipers Volleyball Club says, Gift, you can do it. We believe in you. While Ogechukwu Nwankwo believes that Cameroon will actually go through a lot of sessions of changes, saying Cameroon go change tire. Now with a bell, we will be heading for a timeout. Perhaps it could be the last timeout in this particular set, as Cameroon lead by 5 points and only 2 away for their first set, 23-18. We are live inside the Indoor Sports Hall, Package B, MKO Abiola National Stadium here at the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The FCT, of course, the most populous black nation of the world, Nigeria, is gathering the whole world for volley excellence. Well, you can say that this qualifies the impact of FIVB and CAVB when it comes to grassroots growing of the game. Well, you also want to give kudos to the Nigeria Volleyball Federation under the leadership of the excellent engineer Musa Nimrod, who also doubles as the Secretary General of the Confederation of African Volleyball. A man who continues to power growth into volleyball in the game. He continues to beam the light and continues to bring to the fore the celebration of the game he played in years past. But let's get you back to the game where Cameroon now have just 1 point from their very first set, 24-18, and it just might be it with this service. One service will make the whole tale, but it's too long, this one. And Nigeria somehow intelligibly gets that point. Smart reading of the game there too. Wait away from the ball and allow it to go out of the line. But this one is a good service. Cameroon now with a spike. They need just 1 spike to win their set, but they have to be concentrated. The last time they got to 4-24, they lost concentration. And another concentration being lost by Cameroonians, and Nigeria claimed the last 2 points successively. Another timeout now. Nigeria 20, Cameroon 24. Well, Jerry Babakinze believes that Coach Elishama has to calm down. There's a whole lot of intensity poured out in this game. And where else can you feel it best if not the bench? And who else can feel it best if not the coach? Little wonder. Coach Elishama is on his feet, dishing out instructions, and of course making sure that the girls also follow the part. Too long, and that is enough for Cameroon to claim their first set here. They have come back to parity. We are back where we started. Nigeria winning the very first set, 29-27. It took much more for Cameroon with a 5-point lead and 5-point win, 25-20 for their own set to make it 10 out of 11 sets Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. When we come back, it's going to be the very third set upon us, and it will be about who will now take the lead and will get closer to winning this match between Cameroon and Nigeria. It is the opening game of 2022 Girls Under 19 African Nation Championship. Don't go away. We'll be back. It's a welcome back, and of course a welcome for the very third time for the third set of the opening game of 2022 Girls Under 19 African Nation Championship. It is for the very best of all the excellence right here live in the indoor sport hall pack at the MK National Stadium. And of course, Team Nigeria against Cameroon is what we have on your screen. My name is Sean Pablo GCFI, right in the commentary box here for the very best of sport and entertainment. Cameroon, defending champions of the tournament, dropped the first set 27-29. Nigeria, the underdogs in the game, dropped the second set 20-25. Both teams are apiece with one set each. And here they're looking forward to the very second. And that will set the pace, or rather set the tone for who could win this game. And it is Cameroon who will claim the first 2 points in it. Unlike Nigeria, who made the first 2 points in the last time out. It's Cameroon 2, Nigeria 0 in this set, the third set. Another erroneous play, and Cameroon continue to be on cruise control. 3 points for 3 services. Well, Cameroon are the defending champions here in the girls category. Nigeria are the defending champions in the boys category. Nigeria's team jetted to Morocco for their championship, where they are there to defend their tournament. Well, a whole lot of talented players in the fold of Nigeria. Number 19 boys team will be led by coach Adekalu Adeni of Sunshine of Ondo State, and he's been assisted by Kara Emeralds Vincent Unogu. Assembly players across the nation: Tiamiu Ismail from Ofak Volleyball Club, Alo Taiwo from Sunshine Spikers, Rahim Olayemi from Sunshine Spikers, Philip Douglas from Ogun State, Patrick Anthony from Offa Volleyball Club, Mora Jibril from Kwara United, Elifas Yusuf from Spartan Spikers, and Nebi Elisha from CNS Spikers, Achi Madiabuchi from Nigeria Immigration Service, Solomon Manema from Spartan Spikers, one for John from Plateau Rocks, and Aliyu Abdulaziz from CNS Spikers. All boys are ready to be able to put pride on green, white, green there in Morocco. And it's a big block for Nigeria to be able to come closer by 2 now. 3 points to Nigeria and 5 to Cameroon. Well, as we expect that the Nigerian side will make us proud in Morocco, all eyes are fixated here to seeing how the girls will do the bidding for the host nation. And it's a big one. Nigeria find themselves in control. Another spike this time. Oh, Nigeria gets the point. A lot of jostle in that one, but at the end of the day, it was at the tip of the net for Nigeria to be able to claim that point and bring themselves closer by 1. 4 to Nigeria, 5 to Cameroon in the 33rd set of this game. Nigeria winning the first set 29-27. Cameroon winning the second 25-20, and that's a big one. Massive celebration. But of course, even more massive is that spike. And they lead by 2 with that. There will be a 4th set in this game, surely. But winning the very second for each of the side, haven't claimed the first sets, is the contest in this particular set. Nigeria put a good service there, and Cameroon with a chance for a spike now. Looked long, but Nigeria continue to rally. Riley ding ding. And it's a good spike there for that point to be in the kitty for Cameroon. 7 to them, 5 to Nigeria. Cameroon here with a chance for a service. Number 11 puts in a good cross service, and that one, Nigeria survives. Oh, what a bomb from the libero. And she will help to pull the ball back as well. Great effort from Usman Miriam. How about this time? Not this time. Well, let's get you back where we are live. Let's let you know that we are live on YouTube. Nigeria Volleyball Federation TV is where we are on. Watch the game. You can watch it in all variations. You can play, you can pause, you can rewind, you can save, you can download. You can take total control right on our YouTube channel. Again, it is Nigeria Federation TV, and that is where the action is live. Well, let's get back there on the comment session and get you back to the comments that we have on the radar. I'd like to let you know, Sani Kiali says, on anyhow way, them put body, them go collect. Still believing that Nigeria will take this game, of course. And it's very square for any of the side. Well, Pamela says, this service-ish, we need to cut down. We understand they are a little under pressure. Of course, a little under pressure, a little under pressure. Pamela, thank you for that that lingual choice. Glory Joseph says, give a beg now, sign out. Mohammed Ibrahim says, let's get moving, girls. Glory Joseph says, coach, call for timeout. Bukola Mary says, we can do this. Play all out and learn from your mistakes. Patricia says, Team Nigeria, all out, girls. Patricia again believes that Team Nigeria says, Team Nigeria, we are winning Cameroon. Calm down, girls. Rhoda Bala says, go all out, girls. You can win this match. Sani Kiali says, yes, Mary. Mary is in do or best jail. Litani Don, I didn't get that from Sani Kiali. Maybe you may correct later. Litani Don says, please pass, girls. Mohammed Ibrahim says, an excellent finish on you, girls. Well done. Ogechuku Nwankwo says, let's go, girls. Achi Saran says, oh, no, come on, girls. Let's go, Team Nigeria. And thank you so much to Bukola Mary, who says, well done, Pablo. Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Let's get you back to the game. Cameroon still in charge of it. They lead here by 2 points, 10 against 8. And it's a good service from Nigeria, taking a tip from the net. But Cameroon now with a spike, rather not too huge. Nigeria will put up good sets, but too much. The Egyptian referee says that it was a double hit to it. And Cameroon will lead by 3 points inside the third set in this game. And they take charge. And a jostle. Cameroon again win it. It's now 12 to them against 8 of Nigeria, leading by 4. The West African neighbors, they know that they have come here for the trophy. It is just their very first game, and they're looking to beginning just how they would like to finish. Only 2 teams out of the 3 in the tournament will play 3 games. Goes out, but took a tip from Cameroon, and Nigeria will win it. 9 to Nigeria, 12 to Cameroon. Oh, Nigeria will smash against her own net. Cameroon now lead by 4 points. It's a good ding in there. Nigeria at the defense now. Cameroon looking to receiving this one, but they will rather receive the points. A violation from the Nigerian girls and a thrown a point away, and that makes it massive for 5 as Cameroon are totally in charge now. Substitution now for Nigeria, jersey number 7, making way out for number 9. Nigeria with a spike, and that point is huge. 10 for Nigeria, earned by jersey number 10 as well. 14 to Cameroon, and they are on the receiving side. Nigeria with a service. And it's a good one as well, and a cross service as well. There's a drop to it. The libero there to rescue. Nigeria with a spike. Oh, and a hit for Nigeria. A point as well. 25 is a total. Well, Nigeria will need to do much more of the beating to get this set as Cameroon lead by 3. 14-11, or rather, we say 11-14. Cameroon with a spike here, and that one is big enough. Absolute class from that spike. Demands no second chance and gave Nigeria no second chance at it. It is jersey number 11 leaving Nigeria at 11. The Cameroonian making sure that her team gets a chance of the service as they now increase their leadership to 4. 15-11. Good service from number 8. Nigeria putting that one in play, but not out of her own line, and she will really regret that one. Sarah. Nigeria crossing the line, haven't taken a touch from the net, but here Cameroon on the receiving side. Nigeria again. It's going to be a spike, and Cameroon will take that big point. 17-11. It's a 6-point lead for the Cameroonians now. The Cameroonians know that they really have to continue this pace, and haven't won the very second set in here in this game. They haven't dropped the momentum, but net violation. Nigeria will drop a point despite magnificent hits of the ball. 18 to Cameroon, 11 to Nigeria, and it is timeout. Well, we'll get back to the YouTube comment session to be able to bring you up to speed what we are doing here. A lot of action. A lot of action on the court. Chisom Maurice says, these girls are doing well. Ijoma Hyson says, come on girls, a little more fight and confidence. Irewole Victoria Anuolua says, make una put energy for this game now. Amune Glory believes and begs, who says, I beg, make these girls go sit down. Which kind play with this careless point? No way for Nigeria, I know that one for sure. Well, Amune, maybe a little bit more believe. AAG says, victory is our, let go girls. Victory is ours, let go girls. Peter Scott says, Setter, use your number 2 attacker, okay? And Volley Vipers Volleyball Club says the sets are too tight. Please work on that. Linda Marion says, come on girls. Sharon Archie says, come down girls, we can do it. Mike Adas says, tactics to card now, more effort girls. And Cameroon get to the 20-point mark again for the very 3rd time in succession of 3. They have only lost that once since they got here first, which was the very first time. But here they lead massively by 9 points, and that is a very tall mountain to climb down from for the Nigeria team. Nigeria dropping points, dropping confidence. They need to pick themselves up again.
Substitution.
And a quick substitution here. Jersey number 5 will make way for jersey number 15, Deborah Chiku, who will come in here with her spikes to help to put more points in the kitty for Nigeria. And how that will happen and how that will turn around this result in this set is going to be a whole lot of drama to be seen. As Nigeria trail by 9 points and Cameroon will drop one. 20 made to stick at 20, 11 made to be 12 for Nigeria at the service advantage, and now it will be substitution at each end. Number 8 making way for 13 for Cameroon, while number 6 will make way for number 3 for Nigeria. Take you back to the comment section on YouTube, where Charlie Coco says, "Come on girls, let's not lose hope, block them." Ugo Joy Funaya says, "Our libero is very good, but outside hitter is too sluggish for an attack." Kelechi Joy says, "The gap is much, let's close up." Ocello TY says, "Outside the hitter is too slow." Well, Ugo Joy Funaya says, no mid dual hit. Why Charlie Coco says, "Libero is doing her work very well. We just need good finishing. Let's go, girls." Derek Williams says, "More attacks." Well, the substitution bringing in jersey number 3 and number 15 seems to have earned Nigeria 1 point already, but they throw away one. And Cameroon take that one rightly for 4 more and make a trip closer for set number 2 inside set number 3 in the opening game of 2022 Girls Under 19 African Nation Volleyball Championship. Well, you know that we are live inside the indoor sport hall, Packet B, MQ Nabila National Stadium. Nigeria is facing Cameroon. That one goes out and Nigeria claim the point. Triple effect of 7 is the reality for Cameroon. Double effect of 7, the reality for Nigeria. I just say 21-14, or better still 14-21. Cameroon now 3 points closer to set number 2 inside set number 3. 22-14, they lead by 8. Nigeria will look to keep hope alive, but Cameroon will say no to that and put that point and 2 closer to their second set in the game. It will be now 2 for 2, and Coach Alicia will call for timeout. Well, there's a whole lot of contention in this game and a whole lot for these girls to actually do. The Nigerian team are down by 9 points. Cameroon are down by 2 to set number 2 inside set number 3. What a game! 23-14. Let's take you straight to YouTube on Nigeria Volleyball Federation TV channel, where Ayuba Nampon says, "Fantastic libero." Well, on your screen right now, you'll see the president of Nigeria Volleyball Federation, Engineer Musa Nimrod, the excellent engineer who, with all hopes high in this game, expecting Nigeria to do the bidding of winning. And as a team trail, he knows what it means. Well, major result is 1 apiece, but the minor is distant 9 points deficit for Nigeria. With a service here for Cameroon, they need just 2 more points to make it 2 sets. It's a good service as well, but the libero bumps it well, and the spike for just number 3 for Nigeria. Oh, what a spike! And a save from the libero. Nigeria now with their own spike. and Cameroon are only 1 point closer to set number 2. 24-14. It's a double-digit lead for the first time in this game, in this set, in this tournament. And Cameroon makes this set number 2. 25-14. And they celebrate going ahead of Nigeria here. And that will mean a whole lot for the next set. When we come back, it will be about halting or taking Cameroon on the verge, and they need just 25 points to make history come back alive. It is Cameroon 25-14 to claim the third set, and it will be a lot for 2-1 that result right now for major results, and Nigeria find themselves behind, having won the very first set 29-27. Well, the fans here seem to be dampened on their psychology. We'll come back, and the fourth set will be upon us. Perhaps it could be the last for today's game. Whistle from the second referee, Ranu Louis from Benin Republic. Well, this game that had actually been pulsating from the very start of it. The first referee here from Egypt is Dasuki Mohammed. Scorer, of course, is Aimila Esther, Nigeria. Assistant scorer is Godwin Blessing, Nigerian. Reserve referee is the Bapa Gold from Nigeria. The line judges are line 1, Williams M, line 2, Peter B, line 3, Latif A, line 4, Abolu M. Let's get you back to this game between Nigeria and Cameroon. One set, 2-1. It's the first set live inside the indoor sport hall, Packet B, MK International Stadium. The opening game of 2022 Girls Under 19 African Nation Volleyball Championship. Well, just like the first time out, Nigeria won the first point. Nigeria taking this first point to help bring a little bit of some glimpse of hope. A continued rally there for Nigeria, and they will take the point as well. Well, quite a spirited rally as well, you like to say, having all hands behind the ball and making sure that positioning was absolutely spot on. Then a service, and Cameroon will just return him back with only one hit. There's going to be a spike now for Nigeria. Oh, what a block, but somehow it will be returned, and Cameroon will drop that point as well. For the first time, Nigeria will go 3 points up without conceding none. 3 services and 3 points for Nigeria, and it will be the 4th service now. Just as she did gift. But Cameroon now with a big spike. They are in a good position for a spike to win it. Oh, what a bump. And it causes a disarray, and you can tell how much about that. What a way and to win the very first point inside of this set for Cameroon. Making a huge statement as well. Well, they know that they really have to keep it coming. Nigeria have to maintain momentum, having won 3 out of 4 rallies here, and they make it 4. Well, let's let you know that we are live on social media. You can actually catch us live on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Nigeria Volleyball Federation TV, where you can pause, you can play, you can rewind, you can download, you can save, you can take the control right in your fingertips. Cameroon come back for another point, and they make it 2 against 4. Nigeria lead here, but they know they have to put their eyes continuously on the prize. They trail by a set, won the very first set 29-27, dropped the second 20-25. Cameroon also went on to win the 3rd set to make it 2 for themselves, winning 25-14. But at the moment in the 4th set, Nigeria leading by 2 points, 4 against 2. There's still a whole lot more to play in this set. A good service. Ryder will go for a drop, and Nigeria drops it down. Deborah Chukwu. She's got the presence, and of course got the intellect, and we earn Nigeria a point with a combination of those two. Well, massive kudos to Nigeria Volleyball Federation, Confederation of African Volleyball, and the Federation of International Volleyball for tripartitely coming together to give us a treat that we have on our screen. I'd like to really say thank you on our YouTube channel for all of the comments we are having today. Let's continue to engage the game and engage ourselves as we continue to grow the game to higher heights. Now let's get back to the comment section and be able to take your polls. 10 ace in a long time for Nigeria, and for every point earned by Cameroon, Nigeria has got a double for it. Call that a double for their trouble. 6 against 3. Nigeria leading the way. Let's get you to the comment session. Well, let's start with Jerry Babakinze, who says most of our Nigeria coaches. Okay, let's get you down there and let you know that Onujeku believes that the blockers need to do more for Nigeria. Amune Glory, we should relax and play a better 4th set. Of course, it's looking better for Nigeria compared to the last time out. Astromania HMA says, see chip points. Well, I don't see chip. I see hustle. I see hustle here. The girls really hustling out. You see the competition is absolutely top notch. And speaking from the angle of being a man, you know what that means for him. Rachel Ike says, nice substitution of Nigeria setter. Ugo Joy for Nigeria says, have these girls forgotten they're at home? They allow these Cameroon girls to dominate the crowd. Bukola Mary says, we need to play all out now. Don't play safe at all. But anything, and setter should calm down. We can do this. Astromania HMA says there are only 2 players on court, libero and the setter. The rest are, oh. believes that the rest are just a joke. Bukola Mary says, Pablo, my man, Alalami girls. Oh yes, of course. Alalami Royal Spikers, Alalami Royal girls, all the way from Kwara State. Massive shout outs to y'all. Every time you play, we catch the fever. We get the bombs, you know. Talk about the side that play at the National Division 1. And also earning the discovery team of that particular tournament earlier in the year. Let's get you back to the comment section where only Jekyll believes the girls they should be more tactical and improve on their service. More also, avoid sending last balls to the libero. Peter Scott says, our major problem here is the setter. So should try and change the game by using all their attacking positions, even backline attackers too. Well, the real China nigga says, guys, we are better than these French babes. Good reception leads to a good set and attack too. Othello TY says, thank you, Coach Buki. They need more energy and play aggressively. I believe they can do it. Ayuba Napam says, very impressive commentary. Thank you so very much, Ayuba. I really do appreciate that. Well, a lot of comments pouring, We want them to continue to pour. It is for the greatness of the game. Well, the real Shenaniga says that the defense is lacking. Zaginai Moses says, please coach, let the setter use the middle position. Ogechuku Wanko says, let's serve well. Oh. Flora E. Ola says, we are almost there, girls. Keep pushing. The Nigeria side are pushing, but Cameroon has actually pushed forward for a point leadership. And a chance for the service as well. They lead here 8 against 7. Another point for Cameroon as a deficit of 2 for Nigeria. 7-9 or 9-7. But Cameroon having the advantage of a service here. They are on the verge. A win here for them will mean all 3 points in the kitty. An interruption by Nigeria winning this particular set will mean at least they claim a point, however the result. Nigeria will now put a point to the table and make it a deficit of 1 as well. 8 against 9. Quality play on the court between both teams. Absolute class for grassroots volleyball. The Black Continent taking charge and leading the way in this championship. And under 19 girls are on the court and showing what brilliance they can actually bring when the future becomes today. The libero has been on a rampage for Nigeria all game long. That's a big spike and well-laid bumped in play by the Cameroonian. And the Cameroon will push it back on Nigeria now for a chance for a spike. It's a big spike and that one will earn a point as well. Nigeria still trailing, but it is now point for point in the last 6 rallies by both teams. Ding dong, end to end. Great contest, keen enough for the excitement. And Nigeria somehow survived that spike. Oh, it goes out, but took a tip. Well, it didn't take a tip, it was a good ball. It took a tip actually on the line. And the Egyptian referee pointing out that fact, and the point awarded to Cameroon, 11-9. Too ambitious, but with a tip for that one, and Nigeria will take the point. Well, you really want to commend these girls for effort they're putting on the court. Both teams absolutely are doing class of a job. Cameroon knew that they will be facing even much more of a contest this season. Haven't flown flawless last season. Nigeria here Oh, another point for Deborah Chukwu. Way to go, you'd say. And that is 11-11. Well, at the technical meeting last night, Coach Elisham of Nigeria came all the way to talk about how much improvement the girls have actually made from the last time out to this season. Talked about how much the girls want this game. And if they will have to take this game, it will mean winning this set. Cameroon will take the points and take the lead, 12-11. Still much more to be seen. This game producing several complexions. A win of this set will mean there will be a fifth. A win of this set for Cameroon will mean it will be over. But Nigeria are finding themselves behind by a set and a point. Another point to Cameroon, and it continues to be even better. The Egyptian referee citing a fourth hit. 13-11, Cameroon here. They really cannot take their eyes off the prize here. They really want to take it on Cameroon. How did that one happen? Looked like a service that was going all the way out, but a tip from jersey number 10, and Nigeria will lose that point, and they drop to a deficit of 3 for this timeout. 11 to Nigeria, who call a timeout. It is 14 to Cameroon, who are even stronger and stronger. And Nigeria fans are very hopeful here, expecting the unbelievable. It could be talked about, or it would be talked about for so many years and centuries if Nigeria can upturn this result. But it would mean that Cameroon will take a point on the table, but Nigeria will gladly take 2 of a game that has shown key contentions. There's still a lot more in this game. There's still a whole lot more to be seen. Cameroon are beginning to believe that they are on the verge of winning this particular match. Their bench are elated, absolutely excited. But Nigeria here with a deficit of 3 points, and it becomes 4. A disservice will earn Cameroon a point without raising a finger. They lead here by 4, 16-12. It just might be about it this set. Oh. Well, a little bit of some confusion right there. A lack of communication. And Nigeria continue to drop in the deep. It's a big spike and Cameroon still survive it. It's whirly returned by the libero, but Nigeria with a spike. (13-17). Cameroon really paying close attention here. Nigeria with the service. The libero comes to the rescue and they return it. It's a good set. There's a lift. Oh, drop shot there. It's Cameroon's turn, but rather it will be a dunk and just not much of a hit here. Nigeria hits against the net. It's a violation of the net, and that point will be awarded to Cameroon. And the player is injured, holding on to her right thigh, and she requires the attention of the medical team for resuscitation. And coach, I beg your pardon, Dr. Oko running to the court. There will be a spray. First, there will be a stretch of the leg, and to help her get back there, it is Gift who is in pain, and Nigeria are behind by 5 points inside of this set, but somehow Gift will find her feet up again. Oh, she will have to get on the bench as the pain is still continuous. With a spray, she shakes it off and runs straight to position number 4. Gift not looking to be in a place of comfort still. And the quick substitution, jersey number 4 making way out for number 11 to return to Cameroon, and it will be a service for them now. They lead by 5, 18-13. Good service as well. Volley put there, and there's going to be a spike from Nigeria, and that one will give a point. It is the opening game of 2022 Girls Under 19 African Nation Volleyball Championship. Nigeria playing host Abuja 2022. Live inside the indoor sport hall park at BMK International Stadium, and somehow Cameroon just threw away a point. Nigeria looked unsettled in that rally, but instead Cameroon just found themselves behind. But it was a terrible hit that sent the ball far away. But they still are in charge of this set and in charge of the game, having won 2 sets to 1. Cameroon still lead here 18-15. It's Nigeria with a service. A good bump from Usman. Another error in the same way for the last point, and Nigeria claim again, but it would now be timeout, as the Cameroonian coach, of course, have spotted the error and we're looking at correcting that on the timeout. Nigeria 16, Cameroon 18. It is the 4th set. Nigeria winning this will mean there will be an extended 5th. Cameroon claiming will mean it will be all over for the opening game. Just one game each day. Today, producing Nigeria, the host nation, going face to face to Cameroon. Cameroon versus Nigeria, the very first match on match day 1. Match day 2 will produce Nigeria versus Egypt. Match day 3 will be Egypt versus Cameroon. And the best 2 will actually not only win the tickets to the World Championship, they also will square out for the finals for match day 4. And Cameroon will return back with the points, haven't corrected themselves. And it's now 19-16, 3 points lead for them. Another point to Cameroon, and the mark of 20 has been reached. For the 4th time consecutively, Cameroon becoming the first team, the only team to reach the 20-point mark first in this game. They did the first set, they did the second, they did the third, they have done it this time. But it's a long service, and Nigeria take a point.
Substitutions for Team Nigeria.
Well, there's a very sensitive observation here from Sylvia Collins, who says Nigerians are not cheering themselves. We need it. Perhaps a chair is what these girls will need. Payo Doka says, now wow. Olayinka Bolade says it is well. Rhoda Bala says a good start, but get better next match. Well done, commentator. Good luck, girls. Thank you so very much, Rhoda. It is now 3-3 for 3. 3 the difference from Nigeria to catch up with Cameroon. Three for Cameroon to get close to match and game points and make it 3 sets to win 3-1. But it's not over yet. 21-18. Nigeria still looking for something that could happen, and it's a big one from Chukwu Debra. (19-21). It is now deficit of 2 points. It was miraculous for the first set for Nigeria to win it, but this is not the kind of service they want to play. You give to Michael, not liking that at all. Substitution, number 13, making way for number 4 in the Cameroonian side. Cameroon now with just 3 points away. The reality of 3 is what we have. 3 to catch up, 3 to claim, and of course 3 to become the champions of this particular game. Cameroon claimed the point and only 2 away. Double hit, says the referee, the first referee from Egypt, the Suki Mohammed.
Second and last timeout for Team
Timeout.
Nigeria.
And it will be the very last timeout for Nigeria in this game. 19 points to Nigeria, 23 to Cameroon. And Cameroon are on the verge yet again. The last time out these two sides played, the last time out they played in 3 different occasions, it was all written C for championship for Cameroon. Cameroon winning 3-0 in the first game, 3-0 in the second game, 3-0 in the third game. Nigeria haven't won their first set inside 12 sets against Cameroon. But it's not enough, as Cameroon has claimed 2 sets already and are on the verge of claiming the third and winning the match. Gift Michael bumps it up. Oh, and Cameroon are just by 1 point away, and history is about to be repeated tonight. Cameroon are all around themselves here, and all around the results here, and all around it for themselves. 24-20, Cameroon. They just need 1 perfect hit, or perhaps a disservice from Nigeria, and Cameroon will be champions again. Between these two sides, a long written history, a long written rivalry, and it just could come down with just 1 hit, and that is come about it. Cameroon yet again have defeated Nigeria in Nigeria, and they have won this game 3-1 for 3 points on the table. (27-29), 25-20, 25-14, 25-20. That is the reality for Cameroon's victory here today in the opening game of 2022 Girls Under 19 African Nation Volleyball Championship. Well, it was coming, and they came through for themselves. Congratulations, Cameroon. It has been the very broadcast we've got for you for today, match day 1. We'd like to say thank you to the Federation of International Volleyball. Thank you so much to Confederation of African Volleyball. Thank you so much to host the Nigeria Volleyball Federation. Of course, it's been a great broadcast right here from every one of us. Thank you so much to the President of Nigeria Volleyball Federation, Engineer Musa Nimrod, the excellent engineer. Thank you so much to the media officer, Dare Kuti. Of course, to the producer, Mr. Johnson. Thank you so very much to the production team. Well, my name is Sofa Mrs. CFR, and it's a great pleasure to have brought this game to you from the commentary box. But we'll be back tomorrow for match day 2, when Nigeria will be looking for a redemption. We're looking for redemption against Egypt in match number 2 for Nigeria. It will be the opening game for Egypt. Do join us when we do bring that game to you tomorrow at 1700 GMT. It will be 5 p.m. Nigerian time right here live at the Eagles Sport Hall back at BM National Stadium. Right here, I want to say thank you to everybody. Final result, Cameroon 3, Nigeria 1. The result for the opening game of 2022 Girls Under 19 African Nations Volleyball Championship. Good night, God bless. We'll catch up tomorrow, God willing. And thank you to our cameraman who brings the screen and brings the shot. Again tomorrow, God willing.